I have managed to return home, even though it was a perilous night journey through deceptively empty streets. They have not seen me, I hope, but who are they? They who are after me, of course. They who monitor and follow me wherever I go. The inconspicuous stranger with a hat on the street corner, pretending to read a newspaper. But then he looks up. Of course he does, since it's his job to watch me. This infernal cult that has been haunting me since that fateful day. At least I believe it is a cult. What else would it be? You probably think me mad, I know, but I can assure you that is not the case. It started some time ago when I got involved in things I perhaps shouldn't have. I have a weakness, you see. I'm curious. I also have a penchant for the odd and mysterious. These qualities have led me to involvement in inappropriate things, and now even worse, I fear. My friend lives in the countryside, and I only see him when he has reason to visit London. This happens fairly often, though, since he, like me, is a collector of books. What books, you may ask? Books of every kind in my case, but for him mostly odd and curious books. Old and dusty books written in some antiquity so long ago it does no good for the mind to contemplate it. This time he called me and was very excited about his latest find, an ancient and ill-rumored tome that hitherto had existed only as whispers of an unhealthy imagination. That is why I at first took his claim of having obtained this ancient and ill-fated manuscript as some kind of jest. As things were about to turn out, I would almost have wished it was. That sordid and best forgotten tome of nameless rites, hideous gods, and secret ancient blasphemies out of an unspeakably ancient past. He had it all right, and I hardly could believe it, even though I saw it myself. Leather bound, it held within its unholy pages secrets it's not good for humans to know. Even without opening the accursed volume, one could tell this was no ordinary old book. Fraught with apprehension, I watched as my friend opened the accursed thing. What I saw I wish I could unsee. Just the perversely well-drawn illustrations hint of things, beings, and barbarous rites of an ancient and sinister quality. The text written in some form of Latin, and words from languages so ancient few would comprehend them today. Names of ancient deities best not uttered by those who want to keep their very sanity and lives safe. In the place I stayed at the time we tried to decipher passages from the book by a desk under the lamplight that seemed insufficient. I know it sounds silly to a man of rationality, but it felt like peering into a vault of horrid and perverse things hailing from an unspeakably ancient past, a time when different stars aligned above the earth, and older now forgotten gods held sway over the poor human slaves that walked the young earth. Late into the night we worked with translating and decoding parts of this long-lost work of utmost antiquity, though hinted through and about in rumours throughout the centuries. This unholy tome of forgotten lore was believed to not exist. Its last owner was said to have gone mad before being ripped apart by unseen forces. It was also believed to hold such power it could cause the end of the world, or the entire universe. Such a book surely could not inhabit this world of seeming rationality, yet here it was. We worked together, translating passages. one stranger than the other. My friend claimed we were close to finding secrets hitherto unknown to man, secrets of such a nature they had been purposefully hidden for centuries or perhaps innumerable eons, secrets of worlds beyond our own, impossibly distant, yet just a step away. We had resorted to not leaving my flat very often. My friend had decided to stay in London for as long as it took. Other obligations could wait, since according to him we were on the verge of uncovering something of utmost importance. I would go on and buy the groceries we needed and later serve and cook our simple supper. This we would have at a table by candlelight, my friend eating quickly and eager to get back to his work. All seemed nice and cozy, yet a part of me dreaded going back to that book. Something about it was more than a little menacing. Still, out of respect for my friend and his eagerness regarding these pursuits, I let my friend continue. Not that I could have stopped him, mind you. Had I thrown him out, he would just have continued elsewhere. I wish that I had, or better yet, that I had thrown out that accursed tome while he was sleeping. Such a notion did befall me on more than one occasion, yet I did not act upon it. So our days and nights continued in this fashion until one evening something happened. Again, had I known what hideous consequences would come of this, I would have done everything to dissuade my friend. I didn't know, however, but the event filled me with an ill sense of foreboding and trepidation. One evening he had been working alone since I had succumbed to sleep at the desk and retired early. There was an almost sinister elation in the way he spoke as he asked me to come. He had something to show me, he said, something so important it couldn't wait until the morning. And, oh, how I wished I had refused to come.